guys, so this is a 15-day road trip, which we start from at Las Vegas. We drive from Las Vegas to Yosemite National Park, in which we're driving to right now. We go from Yosemite to San Francisco, and then from San Francisco to Los Angeles, which is a Pacific Coast drive where mountains meet the sea, and it was absolutely stunning. And then from Los Angeles to San Diego, and from San Diego back to Las Vegas again. So that was our entire trip, and we're going to Yosemite right now. Yosemite was literally one of my most favorite places. It was also exactly like my dream place. So much snow, everything, but I'll be explaining way more on Yosemite in the next video. So we did a whole round 370-mile trip to Yosemite. And it took for average, it would take like 6.5 hours of driving, but we took 8 hours as we took a bunch of stops in the middle, and I'll be explaining a bit more. First of all, there are a lot of awesome stops to go while you're driving from Las Vegas to Yosemite, as it is a very long drive. We drove for a long time, for like almost a whole day, and then we stopped at a hotel and tried driving again. Then we reached Yosemite, and it was so pretty. I'll be explaining more on that in the next video, but there are 11 awesome stops that you have to stop on. There's a road trip. It's the road trip from Las Vegas to Yosemite National Park. First of all, if you're taking the road trip, there are a lot of places you have to visit. First is the Death Valley Junction. The second is the Death Valley National Park. I explained a bit about it in the last video. I explained a bit about the Grand Canyon in the last video. Before that, it was Death Valley. You can try to take a look at it. Another stop is Panamint Springs, then Lone Pine, Manzanar National Historic Site, the Bishop, the Mammoth Lakes, and a few more. It's all the roads in the drive to Yosemite are super scenic. Like, it's super pretty. You can see a bit of the snow building up right now. And the best route is the Tioga Road. And it's like open from like May or early June through sometime in November. And we went in December, so unfortunately we missed the road by just 1 month. And December is like the coldest month in the year in Yosemite, so there was so much snow. That's what made it my favorite place. You'll see in the next video. The roads are pretty fine. The only bad thing you'll see maybe is like being behind like the super slow recreational vehicle. And the safest route is Highway 120. It's the best way to approach if you're coming from the big cities of San Francisco or Sacramento. The best month to visit Yosemite National Park, since I visited in December, I just found out the best months to visit are June and September, where like everything is open and accessible and several degrees warmer. To visit, everyone has this question: how much does it cost to visit? If you're on individual, if you're on foot, if you're on horseback, or if you're on a bus, it costs $15. If you're an automobile, not many people will go on a motorcycle, but if you're on a motorcycle, $30. If you're in an automobile, so many people go in an automobile, it's $35. And a year pass is $70 in an automobile. Yosemite is blanketed in snow from November through May, which I went in December, and there was like so much snow. Yosemite, like everyone has this question: what is it best known for? It's known for its waterfalls, granite monoliths, deep valleys, and ancient giant sequoias. My favorite were the waterfalls. And roads are like clear and passable year round, with a few exceptions like Tioga Road and Glacier Point Road, because they're like more likely to have chain controls. You would need chains to go through. And there are like more than 25 waterfalls. This is why I love the waterfalls. They're so pretty, they're so high, and there's more than 25, so you can see them everywhere, even in the winter. You need an entire day, like 6 to 10 hours in Yosemite. It's so pretty. And then you can continue, for an extra tree, you can continue another 0.9 miles, 1.8 mile round trip. Total hiking distance would be 9.4 miles to Yosemite Point. It's the best, one of like the best views you'll ever experience in the park. And Yosemite is definitely worth visiting, like literally. And I've also heard that Glacier Point and Tunnel View are the best views. I'll try to get there when we go to Yosemite. So it's worth visiting in winter, I guess, because I know there's a lot of snow, like the temperature's like 30. I know there has to be a bunch of snow, but like I wonder what it's like in the summer because we only visited in the winter. So yeah, Yosemite is so crowded, like literally so crowded. I expect like 1 million people there. And here's a fact: bears, only black bears live in Yosemite now, and like grizzly bears, they left Yosemite a long time ago, so it's super cool. Also, like, GPS doesn't work in Yosemite. Like, it's not very trustable if you're driving through Yosemite, because like there's no known mapped Yosemite on like any map, so a GPS might not know its way through. It might just tell you wonky things, but that's the reason it's not really mapped. But the thing is, everyone thinks about Yosemite and Yellowstone. Why are they like so popular? Look, Yosemite, Yellowstone is for like weird and wonderful. Yosemite is for beautiful, scenic, and everything that comes from Earth. It's just breathtaking. Yellowstone is for weird, wonderful, something that's not from this Earth. So those are the two differences. You can visit both of them. They're both super cool. Because I personally like Yosemite better because of all the snow for some reason, and the beautiful scenic views. I'm more into nature, not into weird and wonky. So even if I did see Yellowstone, I feel like Yosemite would be better for me. It's really cool. All of these views, like, look at this. It's so cool. Enjoy the view.
कैसे बताए कि तुझको चाहे यारा बता ना पाए बातें दिलों की देखो जो बाकी आके तुझे समझाए तू जाने ना तू जाने ना तू जाने ना.
Here these cars are stopped here because it's a single road.
Take a few minutes to enjoy this beautiful scenery. Like, I can't take my eyes off it.
निगाहों में देखो मेरी जो है बस गया वो है मिलता तुमसे हूबहू वो जाने तेरी आंखें थी या बातें थी
Look at the scenic view. It's going a bit more into Yosemite. I can see some snow, but there was more snow before. I don't know what changed. Like, there's less snow now. I seriously need to see what it's like at Yosemite. It's the coldest month of the year. It should be snowing really. Like, a lot. But, like, there was a bit more snow in the beginning, and now there's less snow. I don't know what it'll be like there. But, like, this drive is so pretty. I love all the trees. Wow. Ooh, look at this. It's a whole plain full of mountains. The best thing I love about Scenery is when it's like mountains and everything, because they're all nature made with uplifts, runoffs, everything, erosion like that. All of this is nature made and we're just driving through. That's the best part I love about nature. Like everything you see is just like made itself. Nothing is artificial. It's just so pretty. This is why I always say take a moment to enjoy the scenery. Don't just skip it. You seriously need to take. I took 5 hours to watch all of this. 8 hours literally. On the drive I kept watching this. It was so good. Oh look, I see a bit of snow on the top of the mountain. Maybe we are coming into Yosemite. I still don't know what the weather will be like. I'm so ecstatic about this. I really want to see what the weather's like. I love this mountain. Yeah, we're getting into the cold parts. It's really cool. Look, this is what you should be enjoying instead of some random stuff. You have to look at this view. I can seriously tell there's a bit of snow everywhere. I think we're coming into Yosemite now. Ooh, look at that mountain. It's full covered with snow. We're definitely coming into Yosemite. Take another few moments, not a few minutes, but a few moments to enjoy the view.
तुमसे न जाने क्यों मिलों के है फासले तुमसे न जाने क्यों कैसे बताए कि तुझको चाहे यारा बता ना पाए बातें दिलों की देखो जो बाकी आके तुझे समझाए तू जाने ना तू जाने ना तू जाने ना.
Did you enjoy it? I hope you did, because I love this. I think this mountain might be my favorite. It's so high and it's so bumpy. I feel like it's just one mountain. It looks so much like just one mountain. I think it is, though. I think it's just 2 mountains, maybe. But whatever. This was so cool. I love the view. But seriously, you have to admit, this view is pretty. What? There's no more snow anymore? I do not know what it will be like. I'm so curious. What do you guys think it'll be like? We're in December, so what do you guys think it'll be like at Yosemite? All the snow just disappeared right now. So guys, I think that's all the time we have for now, but this is just part 1. This is us driving to Yosemite. We're about there. But I'll be making 2 or 3 more parts, like part 2 and part 3, on Yosemite itself, like the full Yosemite. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye, and see you next time.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.